If you're a creative, I need you to listen to this. Every young creative I meet has the same dream, to make money, to build wealth, to live free, to enjoy, right? To do whatever you want for your future. But here's the painful truth. Most of these creatives will never get there. They will never achieve any of these things because they don't understand the pathway, the exact pathway from passion to wealth. And today I'm going to show you a step-by-step blueprint on how you can make 30 million naira in 12 months. And it's not just a theory video where we just speak jargons. I'll be showing you the actual step-by-step process from the service to the pricing to everything you can actually follow and adopt in your business to be able to make 30 million in 12 months. So welcome again to this episode. This is going to be a seriously beautiful episode for you. But before we proceed, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And I want to see you in the comment section right there. I want you to listen to this and listen attentively. Most creatives struggle with money because they never do the maths. They just say, I want to make money this year. This is something that we all do. I've passed that stage now, but I used to be there, where I just say things like, I want to make more money this year. What do you mean by you want to make more money this year? What's the actual amount you want to make? What's your target, right? What are you looking to make in a month? What are you looking to make in 3 months? What are you looking to make in 6 months, right? Or the next quarter? You cannot just say you want to make more money. That's too vague. If you are making 500K today, more money can be 501 or 502, right? So you have to have the number in mind. That is my starting point for this particular session. A lot of people struggle with money because they don't know the maths. They just say, I want to make more money this year. And they don't break it down into what it really looks like, right? So today I want to show you guys a particular business model that you can actually follow. I call this model service first model. I'm going to explain in a second. Service first model. You follow this model to target a particular figure you have in mind. In this particular video, we're going to be focusing on how we can make 30 million in 12 months, right? How to target that figure and the breaking down blueprint, step-by-step blueprint that we're going to follow to actually achieve this result. So I have it written here. I said, why service first? Because when you are starting out, or even if you are established, your service is your strongest weapon. Your service, which is your skill. Let me not complicate the English. Your service is your skill, what you know how to do, how you make your client feel, your client experience. That's what your service is. It is your strongest weapon, your skill, your craft, the way you deliver for your client. That's what pays you the fastest and the most consistently, right? Before any other major thing. It might be in your future, you can start doing digital products, building membership, big sponsorships, and all those special things that come when you've quote unquote become popular or you have become influential. But in the beginning stages, it is your service that matters most. That's why I call this model service first model. Right now, let's start with the first segment. We're talking about how we can make 30 million, right? We need to break it down so that we can have a practical understanding of what we are trying to achieve here. Hey, quick one before we continue. If you are a photographer looking for amazing hand-painted backdrops to use for your photography, please go ahead and check out Backdrops by Rare Magic. A link to the website is in the description box right now. And also, if you want to join my mentorship class or you want to buy any of my courses, I have fantastic online courses on lighting, retouching, posing, and any other thing you can think of. Also, check the description box below. You see a link to my store. Check out my store for amazing backdrops, amazing courses, everything on mentorship, and everything you need to grow your photography journey, and of course to also grow your business. So let's rush back to the episode. All right, let's break it down. We'll talk about service first, right? And you have to be able to come to a point where you can offer more than one product if you want to make more money. For example, you can be known as a wedding photographer, but it will be advisable to also offer studio photography so as to increase your income. I am a wedding photographer, as all of you know, but I have a thriving studio business where I take studio pictures. I have a team that handles the studio pictures and all of that, right? Even for my wedding photography, I have a tier where if you cannot afford my service, we have a smaller service for the team where I can still make more money for my business. So you have to diversify your product so that you can make more money. You don't stick to just one product or service, whatever name you want to call it, right? So breaking it down in the context of the strategy we are trying to create to achieve the 30 million in 12 months, I would say you should have the wedding photography, which is my own space. You have studio shoots, right? And some extra upsells, which we are going to get to. Now, if you look at it in the course of a year, we're trying to achieve 30 million, right? You can say 24 weddings in a year, right? 24 weddings in a year, which means you'll be shooting 2 weddings in a month, right? 2 weddings in a month makes 24 weddings in a year. It doesn't sound too big when you break it down practically. See, guys, this is how to set goals. This is how to strategize. What I'm showing you now, it's not just about how to make 30 million. It's about the fact that you'll be learning how to set a target and how to break it down into steps. So I recommend you write something down as we go, right? So now, 24 weddings in a year, right? Which means 2 weddings in a month. So let's take, for example, you shoot 1 wedding for 600k. So everything I'm using here is Naira, right? 1 wedding for 600k. I'm sure some of you even charge more than 600k. Some of you charge less than 600k. So this is just a middle ground. I'm just trying to be realistic with, right? So if you shoot 1 wedding for 600k, you are able to get 2 weddings in a month. At the end of the 12 months of your target, I'm sure there will be months where you are even able to get more than 2. I'm just making an estimate. And there will be some months where you don't even get up to 2. You get what I'm trying to say, right? So now, 600k per wedding for that 24 weddings across that 12 months is 14 million. That's 14.4 to be exact. 14.4 million. So you can write that down. 14.4 million with 24 weddings, which is 2 weddings per month. If I charge around 600k, it might be more, it can be less. Around that, I should make a minimum of 14 million at the end of that 12 months. Only weddings. Then you can now move to the next thing, which is studio shoots or brand shoots, depending on what type of photography you do, right? Myself now, we do studio shoots. So you can say for studio shoots, you can say you want to do 120 shoots per year. And I'm going to break it down. It looks like 120 shoots. That's a lot of shoots. Actually, it's not a lot of shoots. So 120 shoots per year, it will be 10 shoots per month. And I want you to listen. 10 shoots per month, right? 120 shoots per year will be 10 shoots per month. And you can say each shoot at 100,000. Remember, the wedding is 600k. You can say each shoot should be at 100,000 each. So averagely, you can say at least 50k per outfit or 40k per outfit. So you see that I'm making it as cheap as possible. I'm not saying you should charge 500k. I charge significantly high for my photo shoots, for my personal photo shoot. I charge significantly high for my wedding photography, right? So I'm not trying to use that as a benchmark, as a luxury person. I'm talking to those of you that are still in that middle ground, middle stage. You are still growing your business, but you're already getting clients, right? Now, you can say 50k per outfit for photo shoot, 40k per outfit for photo shoot. If the client does 2 outfits, that's 100k. If they do 3 outfits, maybe that makes it 100k or 120k, depending on your actual price point per outfit, right? So give or take, if you're able to get 10 shoots in a month, right, that gives you 12 million at the end of the year. I know it might not be exactly consistent every month, 12 this, but at least you have a benchmark, you have a range to work with, right, which can be helpful for you as you go, right? So let's say if you're able to get 12 shoots a month, 120 shoots a year, which is 10 shoots a month, you make 12 million. Remember, for the wedding, for 24 weddings in a year at 600,000 each, you make 14.4 million. Then for studio shoots, that's 120 shoots a year at 100,000 each, so that's an average. That 100,000, it can be 2 outfits, can be 3 outfits, depending. A total of 12 million can be made at the end of the year. Then extra can now be the little upsells you add, maybe extra album, people that pay for album, people that pay for extra frames, people that pay for extra coverage. Some of them might even come to you and ask for content creation. Some might ask for videography, that you add videography to your photography service. All those extra upsells. On an average, maybe you make 150,000 naira, you make 50,000 naira, you make 70,000 naira, you make even 30,000 naira, whatever it is. At the end of the year, at least you should be able to make over 3 million total. That does not have a fixed amount, but you should make over 3 million total. That's a summary of how you can make 30 million per year, but we are going to break it down deeper. So let us go deeper into what I'm talking about. Let's move to the next segment. Now, here's what it means in practice. I'm looking at my notes so that I can give you the actual numbers I put together. So here's what it means in practice, right? To hit that target of 30 million, of course, you don't need to shoot every day. Yeah, I know 30 million sounds like a big figure, but you can see that now they are breaking it down. It looks practical and achievable, right? Now, to hit 30 million, you don't need to shoot every day. You don't need 10,000 clients, right? What you need is 2 weddings a month, 2 weddings a month, 10 shoots a month. So when I say shoots, I mean photo shoots. 2, and it can be affordable shoots, right? 2 weddings a month and 10 shoots a month. Those 2 can drive your business up so much. And you will see that the price point we even use at the beginning of this video is quite low. maybe 40K per outfit, 50K per outfit, 30K per outfit. I'm not saying you should be charging 200K per outfit. So this is just a range. I charge over 500K per outfit for photo shoots, right? But everything comes in stages, right? Now, 2 weddings a month, 10 shoots a month. That's how you have to think about it for you to be able to hit your annual targets. I know some of you already have bigger target than 30 million. I know some of you have lesser target than 30 million, but this is just a frame to work with so as to help you come to a point where you can achieve a actual goal that you're looking for your business. So now, how do we get 2 weddings a month and 10 shoots a month? Right? At least we have to be practical about it. It's easier said than done. How do we get 2 weddings a month and 10 shoots a month? Let us break it down. Right? Because we have to set up a system. Because one major mistake I realized that most creatives make is you don't have strategy, you don't have system. And when I say system, I'm not talking about employing staff or building structure. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about system as to where you can come to a point that your goal looks realistic because you've already created a pathway to achieving that goal. That's what I do for my business. We have a monthly target in my business. Sometimes we surpass the target, sometimes we do not meet the target. So the months that we surpass the target, we offset the months that we don't reach the target. You get what I'm trying to say? And at the end of the year, we hit our goal. Sometimes we even surpass the goal. But there's always a goal. Oh, this is how much we made in 2023. Now we want to make this amount in 2024. Now we want to make this amount in 2025. That even makes you see that you're actually making progress in your business. Some of you just want to make more money. You don't even know the year that you made the most money. If they ask you, you don't know the year that you made the most loss, which there's nothing wrong with making loss. But if they ask you, you don't even know if you made loss or you made profit. You are just there, just waking up and shooting and editing and collecting money and blowing the money. There's no process, there's no system, there's no structure around the money, and there's no goal around what next you want to make. And that's the whole point of this video. It's not just about making 30 million. It's about understanding the place of setting targets, setting goals, and actually putting systems in place to achieving that goals, especially when it comes to making money, right? So we talked about 2 weddings a month, 10 shoots a month. Let's break it down a bit, right? Now, we need to get leads. What's the leads? This is the process of finding people to see your business and participate in whatever service you have to offer, right? That's the whole definition of leads, right? You need to get people to know about your business, to see your business. You need to market your business so that more people will see your business. Now, we're trying to get 24 weddings in a year, right? That means we need a minimum of at least over 100 people. Over 100 people must talk to you about their wedding for you to even get maybe 10 people that will book you. So you have to be thinking like that as a business owner. Don't just sit down and be looking. You have to be thinking like that as a business owner. That out of every 20 persons that reach out to my business, I should be able to lock down 4. That means you need to get 20 persons in the first place to actually reach out to your business for you to be able to lock down that 4 persons that you really need to get what you want. That is what lead generation is. You have to create systems like ads that I did in the previous video. I'm sure if you check anywhere here, or if you go to my channel, you see a video I talked about how you can use ads to transform your business, right? And in that video, I expressed the place of getting enough eyes to see your business, because that's where it starts from. That's how to generate leads. If you're not generating leads to your business, you're joking. Believe me, if you're not generating leads to your business, you're joking. How do you generate leads to your business? You do ads, you do promotions. From your Facebook ads, you are using money to push out your business so that even people that don't follow you are also getting to see your business and whatever service that you have to offer. You understand? It's very important that you know this. Now, to book 24 weddings in a year, right, you need a lot of people that will make inquiries. For you to get 24 weddings in a year, at least nothing less than 300 people should contact your business for their wedding in the course of that year. No, we're talking about the whole year now. And if you have to break it down, 2 weddings in a month, right? 2 weddings in a month. So how do you do it? If you want to get 2 weddings in a month, that means at least in a month, you're supposed to be getting nothing less than 30 to 40 inquiries. And it's very possible we get more than that in my business. Nothing less than 30 people should contact your business for their wedding service. If you get up to 30 persons or even 20 persons, let's even be as reasonable and realistic as possible. Even if it's just 20 persons you get to make inquiries for their wedding, at least in a month you get 20. You are supposed to be able to lock down 2 out of 20. If you run a business right now where in a whole week you get 1 inquiry, you've not started. Except maybe you just started your business, you've not done anything. You should be able to get 20, at least in a week. You should be able to get up to 5 inquiries, 6 inquiries. That's even low. My business will get up to 30, 20 in a day. But I know life is in stages, so let me not put you under pressure. But at least you should be able to get 5 inquiries, 6 inquiries a week, so that at the end of a month, which is 4 weeks, you have 20 plus inquiries. From 20 plus inquiries, you'll be able to get 2 weddings. Worst case scenario, you can even get more. Or worst case scenario, you should be able to get 2 weddings. So you see that it's very practical and it's very achievable that you get 2 weddings in a month if you put yourself out there and you make sure you are bringing in not less than 5 inquiries per week into your business. How do you get that 5 inquiries per week? Ads. Especially for those of you that don't have a lot of followers yet. You need to create content and you need to do ads. So you need to be doing more video content for your business, because that's what social media needs now. Social media wants, like Instagram, TikTok and the like, they want you to make videos. So do more BTS videos of where you are shooting, talk about your customers, capture happy moments. I don't believe you should go to any shoot from now henceforth without somebody holding their phone or camera making videos of you shooting, making video of your beautiful clients, so that you can have more content to post on social media. And the ones that are doing well, you use money to push them through ads. Then you can have more eyes in your business, so that way you can increase your chances of getting this number of inquiries, right? To book 120 shoots a year, that's 10 shoots a month. It's a lot of shoots, but it's possible. We do up to 10 shoots a month in my business, right? And I know how much the turnover that we get at the end of the month, right? So, but to get 120 shoots in a year, at least you need a minimum of 300 inquiries. It's in a year, so don't be scared when I say 300 inquiries. 300 inquiries in 12 months is quite a long period of time. If you have to break that down, it's just 25 inquiries per month. And I say inquiries, not booking. 25 inquiries. 25 people must make attempts to even say, what's your price? How much do you charge? I want to do my photo shoot. What does it take? Right? When you have up to 25 people in that month, you should be able to get at least 7 people, 6 people, 8 people, 10 people sometimes to come to your studio or wherever so you can take their photos, right? So that will be your monthly target. 33 leads, right? 1 lead a day, that way you can come to a point where you can be so confident that worst case scenario, every month I will book 2 weddings. But the only way to make this work is to get leads. More people have to come to your business, more people have to see your business. That's the only way, which is through what I've already shared with you, right? It's very, very important that you know this. Now, how do we now eat it step by step? Let's be as more deeper. Let's take it deeper. Let us make it more practical so that it's achievable, it's reasonable, and of course it is realistic, right? Now, number 1, here's how we can make it work. Number 1, nail your offers, right? Your wedding package price must be reasonable. Don't be like, it's not about who is charging more. Take your mind, all those guys who say charge high. I understand what they mean. When you charge high, you attract premium clients, right? But it's not about charging more. It's about creating consistent cash flow in your business. That's what is important to me, though. Creating consistent cash flow in your business, for me, is more important than charging high. I don't want the one that will charge high and I'm struggling to get jobs. No, I want to charge high and I'm able to get a lot of jobs and bring cash flow into my business. That's my own goal, right? So you have to nail your offers, have a good price point. Like my own example, wedding package starting 600k. If your package starts 600k or 400k, you can have higher packages. For example, if you are charging 350k for weddings at that stage, you can have a 700k package. You can have a 1 million naira package. People may not come every day for your 1 million naira package, right? But one person will come one day and pay the 1 million. That's already 3 weddings in one job. So if you are charging 350k for a wedding and you don't have something for 1 million, you're joking. If you are charging 500k for your wedding price and you don't have anything for 1.5 million, you are joking. You must have something high and something low, so you improve your chances. So when one high person comes, they don't come every day, but when they come, their money is enough to combine 3 jobs. That's what we're talking about. You understand what I'm saying here? So it's very important that you have this price point, you spread it out so that more clients can have options to choose from. And the same way for your studio shoot, then you have extra Jara stuff like albums, wall art frames, extra photo book, fancy photo books, small calendars, all those extra things that we do that we can just make some extra change for 30k, 50k, 100k, 200k kind of stuff, right? It's very, very important that you know this. Then number 2, the first one is nail your offers. Number 2, lead generation engine. You must create an engine for leads. I've touched on this thing, but I'm just breaking it down for you. Lead generation engines. Run simple ads showcasing your results before and after, and BTS, client testimonials. That's what will make more people see your business, right? Then start to collaborate with other vendors, makeup artists, stylists, hairstylists, and bridal stylists, clothes stylists, caterers, whoever, it doesn't matter. Start to collaborate, start to put yourself out there more, right? You can even tell them that if they refer you, give them referral fee. Give them, if they refer you, they take 10% of the money. If they refer you to anybody, they take 15% of the money. If they refer you to anybody, it's business. We all do it. There's nothing wrong in paying somebody a referral fee. If you refer me, I'll give you 15% of whatever the clients pay me. I'll give you 10% of whatever the clients pay me. They will want to refer you more, and you stand to gain more when you do it that way, because that's the way you are able to bring more people. And you see that now that I'm explaining this thing, that I'm breaking it down, you see that achieving this result is actually possible, isn't it? If you take your time to watch this video well and write these things down, you will see that it's actually possible. Very, very possible, right? So we've talked about knowing your offers, your lead generation engine. Then we now talk about the sales rhythm. Aim for, I have 8 here, but let me increase it. So aim for 20 inquiries per month for your wedding. Minimum. Per month, 20 inquiries. That means in a week, you're supposed to get up to 5 inquiries in a week. Up to 5 inquiries in a week. That way you can guarantee that you get 2 weddings in a month. In fact, you can get more. But at least minimum, if you get up to 20 inquiries in a month, which means 5 inquiries in a week, you can guarantee that you get 2 weddings per month. But the moment you're able to lock down 2 weddings per month, you are set. Even if you're charging 300k, 2 weddings per month is 600k, and that may be your lowest package. You can now have a 600k package, a 1 million package, and some people will still come and choose your higher package because they can afford to pay you more, right? So it's very important that you know this. So aim for a minimum of 20 inquiries per month, right? Then you now aim for, maybe for the studio shoot, a minimum of more, maybe 30-40 inquiries per month for studio shoot, because it's a cheaper service. And if you do your ads well, people that want to do their birthday shoot, family shoot, school shoots, whatever type of shoot that they do, convocation shoot, they will tend to want to reach out to you when you increase your leads, right? Then you now have, after the sales reading, now have upsell strategy. Before we continue with the upsell strategy, it's important that I say that you track it. You must track it. Okay, how many inquiries have I gotten in the past 5 days? 5 inquiries. How many is showing me positive vibe? Only 2. Okay, do I need to follow? So that you know what you are doing. You're not confused. Some of you just get bookings. You don't even record the bookings. You just get the job. You just put the date in your head. You just do the job and deliver, and you move on. That's it. No system, no structure. You can't even grow that way. You need to be able to track these things. So you can look back at last month. Last month I got only 15 inquiries. How do I double it this month? Okay, I spent 5k on ads. Okay, and I got 15 inquiries. Okay, let me double my ad budget to 10k or to 8k. So maybe if I do 8k instead of 5k, I can double my inquiries from 15 to maybe 25, so that I can increase my chances of getting more jobs. You see how it works? It's about the numbers, guys. It's the numbers. It's the maths. That is how you do it. That's how you get the results that you're looking for, right? Then upsell strategy, right? So there must be extra stuff that clients can pay for. You don't know when you will meet that client that has all the money that they can pay you. So there must be upsell strategy, right? Every wedding client gets one special album. If you pay for this, you get this size of frame. If you pay this, you get post-wedding shoot, or you can pay this and get extra outfit for your wedding or for your pre-wedding shoot. There's so many Jara stuff you can add to your package and tell them for this extra pay, you get this, you get fast track delivery service. All of these things can be extra way for you to add and increase your revenue like 3 to 5 million in the course of that year. Little things like that, because it is 50k, then you adds up and ends up becoming 2 million. Right? It's not until one client give you 2 million. No, 50 clients can give you 50k and you will still make more than 2 million. I don't get what I'm trying to say. So the numbers is a numbers game. Business is a numbers game, right? So think about it. Look at MTN, for example. How much does MTN charge you for their charges? You see they charge 2 naira today, 5 naira tomorrow, 10 naira. But they are a billion naira company, $1 billion company for that matter. From 2 naira and 5 naira, 10 naira, because it's a numbers game, right? Now, the mental shift I want you to know this is the key is not just the maths, it's the mindset, right? Stop thinking in vague terms like I want to make more money this year. I want to shoot plenty weddings this year. I did not shoot plenty weddings last year. So this year I want no. You have to be as specific as possible when it comes to goal achievement, guys. As specific as possible. You tell yourself, this year I want to shoot 24 weddings. How do I get 24 weddings? I will need 2 weddings per month. Okay, how much do I need to charge? What will be my range? How many inquiries do I need? If I get this number of inquiries, like 20 inquiries in a month, I should be able to get 2 out of 20 inquiries. That is how to set goals. So that when you have done month 1, month 2, anywhere that is having issues, you can track it. Oh, I got only 1 wedding booked. Okay, why? Maybe because I got only 10 inquiries. So maybe I need to double that inquiry so I can double my chances of getting more weddings. That is how businesses work, guys. It's not by just vibes of I want more jobs and jobs will just come because you want it. No. So you have to create a good lead generation system, which is through ads and content creation, and track those numbers. Stick with it for that 12 months, and you can easily know what to do better because that's the whole point of tracking. When you track things, you're able to know what to do next. You're able to know, okay, this is where it went wrong last month, and this month I want to do it differently. Very, very, very important that you know this. And in closing, I want to say this, that this money that you are looking for is just a result. It's an outcome. It is not the process. This thing that I'm teaching you is the process, guys. The real outcome is money, but you cannot be chasing the outcome. It's just like you want to eat rice and you go and take raw rice and put it in your belly. You can't put raw rice in your belly now. You take that rice, put it in the pot, wash the rice, put Maggi, put all the seasoning, wait for the rice to get done before you now chew and swallow and it lands in your belly. That's the process. Some of you want to jump the process and make money. It doesn't work that way. Strategy, goal setting, vision setting, and creating structures to achieve that goal is the process. So follow this process. I'm not trying to say you must make 30 million. You can make more than 30 million. It may be less than 30 million. But the whole purpose of this video is to show you how to make money. It's by setting goals, creating a system around it to back up that goals, and at the end of the day, you can actually achieve that goal, even surpass the goal, because you followed your system to the letter. You can surpass the goal, and in coming months, coming year, you can keep taking up your goal and keep making more money, keep scaling your business, and you keep doing great things as you go, right? So I hope you've gotten value from today's episode. Do not forget to like this video, to subscribe to this channel, of course, right? And I want to see in the comments what you think about the episode, the value and the lessons you've learned, so that when I'm coming for the next episode, I can also dish out more value to you. So thank you again for joining me today for this particular beautiful episode of MagicMind Podcast. I'll see you guys again next week. God bless you.